Oh, we're recording. Do you want to do a game show?
Sure.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to UnThinkMe. My name is Adam. The UnThinkMe challenge. Can you, at home, muster the brains, the charisma, and the raw strength to defeat this challenge and overcome to receive great rewards in the afterlife?
I have to wait.
You do have to wait. There is some
What are you going to
shipping
mail
and
me a
handling.
damn Sunday? I want it now.
Well, you got to win first.
Okay. Well, my name's James, and I plan on winning.
One little problem in that is that there's only one contestant technically, so
We'll have ChatGPT's Sora create an image as if I had won, and I'm partying with aliens.
I have my trivia in a spreadsheet which you may look at.
Are the answers in it?
I have a separate
the
one
answers?
with the
Okay.
answers in it.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
That's perfectly normal. Hey, how you doing, James?
James from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I don't
Yeah.
know how I got on this game show.
How did you get on this game show?
Yeah.
Isn't
Guy
that
on the
funny?
street
Isn't that
said,
funny?
I'd get a free craft lunch.
That is true. You have to pay for it and get it, and then you get to eat it.
The eating is no charge, right?
Gratuit. It is.
It's
it is.
expected.
Well, yeah, we do take tips.
You win a
Our-
being.
So
Okay.
you think you're gonna win today?
Tell us a little something about yourself. Or
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, that's funny.
Tell us a little bit, a little something about yourself, James.
I just farted.
Is that it?
On with the show.
You got like anything going on, or okay? Yeah, let's
No.
just do the show. I guess this is
Yeah,
all
this-
you've got.
This
all
is
you got.
literally all I've got. Yeah.
All right, keep score at home. These questions are worth one point.
1
10
trillion points.
1 points. Question number 1. Turiatita, translated to beyond the fourth state, refers to which of the 4 major categories of states in integral theory? Is it A, non-dual, B, trick question, C, subtle, D, diet pills, E, muddle, or F, non-ordinary states?
It's not dual, but I believe you should have gone all the way to Z.
Correct. Non-dual A. That's a 1 trillion points for James. That has to be formatted as a number, right? Maybe
zeros.
that seems like a lot of points. Maybe the ones from now on should only be worth like 1 point.
So I end up with like 1 trillion and 12 points.
Question number 2. Which of the following could not be considered an appropriate integral type system? Is it A, sexual orientation, B, trick question, C, the DSM-5, D, MBTI, E, CIA /OPP, or F, the big 5 factors? Which is not an appropriate integral type system?
This is a tough one. I would
Could
say
it be
all
a
of
trick?
the of. This is a trick question.
Final answer?
Yeah, well, it's the DM. You're making me question myself. DM 15-7 of the municipal code.
Yeah, that's right. The answer is B, trick question. It is E. I don't know what OPP is.
I'm down with it.
Yeah. Option B makes no logical sense, though, because it's not a trick question. It's a trick question in that it is not a trick question, but trick question is an option, making it logically impossible.
Right.
However, that's stupid, so it's a trick question. I put very little effort into this. So you got that correct according to its rules. That's 1 trillion points.
And 1 trillion and 1.
You know, I feel like now that we're doing just one, it's gonna, like, that first question's gonna offset it a lot. So maybe we should do like 20 points.
Maybe we should just do point score in letter form.
This one's worth a hard laughter emoji.
What about mixed livestock in pounds?
Like English pounds or weight pounds?
No, I mean like 1 cow is obviously like 64 chickens.
We can do the conversion. So the points just need to be an abstract version of that. Yeah. So A chicken stuck
Just
to...
put down 2 points.
Next one gets 2. All right.
Okay.
For 2 points. Which
Are.
of the following could not be considered an appropriate integral type system? Sound a little familiar here? Or,
It does.
yeah, it does.
It eerily does.
Answer A, phenotype. Answer B, Victoria's Secret pink. Answer C, the Enneagram. Answer D, the Hogwarts sorting hat type systems. Answer E, debatable. Answer F, genotype.
I have to 1,000% go with debatable because it's debatable. There's a lot of things here.
Final answer?
Yeah, it's debatable.
Yeah. Again, you get it. That's for 2 points.
I almost stopped you and said, "Are we talking about?" It doesn't matter what we're talking about. Then we're in debate.
What happened was, I was writing this question. I was like, "What's not an appropriate integral type system?" And I came up with the Victoria's Secret pink store, because I'm like,
okay,
well, that's a random word. But no, it's kind of a type system. It's kind of a type of...
That's literally what I was going to stop and debate you on. You're not going to debate me on this. Victoria's Secret pink as in the color they release, or Victoria's Secret pink as in the store, which is definitely...
Yeah, it had an exclam on it, so you didn't see the text, though. Yeah, it did have the exclam. So... yeah, as a clothing brand, it is an integral type of business. Indeed. I mean, it's
and
not
the store
very
being
integral.
Full of catty bitches, both customer and client.
Snotty little pajama wearing all day long ragamuffins. So that's 2 points for a total of 1,000,000,003 points. Yeah,
I do find the pink store slightly more tasteful than the just the regular Victoria's Secret.
Well, yeah, in Victoria's Secret, you're just like in a public underwear store. Like pink is like pajamas. It's like
got some bags.
lounge.
They got some
lounge
they got
around
some
in your
scents.
undies.
Yeah,
a little bit of make your butt look square or oval or football shape.
You can stop me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the pink store was created to cater to a younger crowd of lingerie wearing.
The demographic when they started becoming a chain of stores changed from like men secretly purchasing stuff through catalogs to actual like young women who go to the mall. And then they're like, oh, okay, we need to make this like less about like enticing lingerie and more about like, what do women like to wear?
Yeah, somebody at the end of the like mile-long board meeting table raised their hand, and they're like, "Yes, Adam, can we chill the fuck out?" And they're like, "Love it."
Yeah, that's true. But you know, that's a little too chill. We don't want to come off as weak. Yeah, but we'll put an exclamation point at the end.
Oh.
Pink. No, pink.
Can we have neon green sweatpants with pink written in blue on the ass? None of it being pink.
Yeah.
That's a real mind teaser. All right, question 3, which is
Read my ass, no new tax. Question number 4.
Okay.
Coming through your door.
All right.
Which of the following could not be considered an integral type system?
I don't know.
Now, what in the hell's going on here? This sounds just like the question before. Answer A, altitudes.
Okay.
Answer B, taxonomical species.
All right.
Answer C, spiral dynamics. Okay. Answer D, Facebook status. Answer E, karate belts.
Oh.
Answer F, all of the above could not be considered an appropriate integral type system.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think, James? What are you thinking? What's going on in your head right now? What's going on? You heard about this?
Facebook status.
Facebook status is not an appropriate integral type system. Because some people are available, some people are busy, and that's a... You know what? I put all of the above. I'm going to agree with you. I'll give you the points. That's
well. The reason here's my final thought.
This is what we need to know. This is the important part because we don't know what an appropriate integral type
can be like archetyped into a large group of people where Facebook status is the end. This is it. It's one thing.
That's a state. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I would consider Facebook status a state. It's a thing that changes a lot. It doesn't really say much about you, what state you're in right now. It's not like, oh, James is always occupied on his Facebook status. Thus, that means a lot about what his consciousness does. So
it's also kind of a choice.
Yes.
Where your belt shows skill, altitudes, and integral show developmental growth. This is just a choice you can make on a whim, and you can lie about it.
Right. So that was my thinking.
I'm totally free today, but I'm checking busy. That's a bold-faced lie, sir.
I did levels and lines. That's what, altitude, species, spiral dynamics, karate belts. Those are different ways of like evaluating development on a vertical axis, which you could argue are also type systems. They're vertical type systems, but that's not integral. So you could really pick all of them except for Facebook status, which is kind of more of a state.
It's a different
That's what I was thinking too. So I would have accepted F, and I did accept Facebook status because it's like this stuff is open.
The correct answer, but now B is.
Because we haven't really unpacked all this to where we've really defined the categories. Like, what would we consider a typology at the margins? So, yeah, questions for all of us, for all the integrals out there. What is an appropriate integral type system? And
answer in the comments and defend yourself. Be prepared for battle.
Yeah, I know. An extra credit was explain your answer, which you did, and you got.
Oh,
so now you're
had I known it was extra credit, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't tell you. For a total of 1,000,000,007 points. Moving on to question number 6. Zach Morris of Saved by the Bell would
Don't
not
patronize
be.
Me. I don't know who motherfucking Zach Morris is.
Old Zach would not be considered A, orange meme,
okay.
B, ENTJ,
okay.
C, holistic centaur, D,
right.
ethnocentric, E, attractive, and F, all of the above. So Zach Morris would not be orange, ENTJ, holistic centaur, ethnocentric, attractive, or all of them.
Holistic centaur. Final answer.
You got it. Wow.
Of course.
Wow, James is a superstar. I wasn't expecting this success rate. Maybe I had to make these harder.
Oh, shit.
Jeez. 1,009 points on a roll.
1,000.
Now the total, now the point. Now
How did I lose 999,999,998,000 points?
Judges? It was the attitude. They took him away for the attitude.
Okay.
Now, question 7. Moving on to question 7. Score values are now doubled for 2 points per question. For 4 points per question. Number 7. I have to A, raise my levels and states of consciousness.
Can I pause you right there?
Yeah.
In English, if it's a task that you don't really want to do but must, it's spelled HALF and the number 2. I have to.
Have to. Have to.
I have to.
Have to. Yeah, I do say have to. Yeah, that's right.
Everyone does.
I think there are weirdos who say have to.
I have to. Because I'm from Seattle and I overpronunciate every word, every letter and every word delivered to you on a platter. I think about this lamenting someone trying to learn English. What does have to?
All right, so what do you have to do? A, raise your levels and states of consciousness.
I
B,
don't ever have to. Go on.
Be a good person. C,
I don't have to.
Die.
I do have to. Yeah, there it is.
D, show up for work. E, none of the above. F, A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Single C there? Oh, I messed up the answer guide. Yes, it was die. For 4 points. What the fuck? Oh, I see. It auto-corrects my spreadsheet because okay. Yeah, good job. I didn't do a good job on that one. Number 8. While he's drinking, I'll sneak in a question. Why does integral theory consider green meme a higher level than orange meme? A, orange is less moral. B, green comprehends orange. C, green is more useful. D, green is more intelligent. E, trick question. F, orange is part of green.
Sound like you were going to say something else there.
I know.
I'm gonna say none of the above, and I'll fight this to the death.
None of the above. Integral green meme. None of the above.
Wait, read the question again, not the answers.
Okay. Why does integral theory consider green meme a higher level than orange meme?
No, it's a straightforward question.
Well, okay. Well, there's no correct answer. Trick answer. F, orange is part of green. I would accept F, and I would accept E, and I would accept none of the above.
Then because there isn't it isn't. I'll go with trick question.
Great. Okay, so you got it, but no points because when we lose as a team, we all lose together.
Can we give points to Slytherin? Can I donate?
Let's actually say negative, worth 4 points now.
Mm-hmm.
-4, punishing ourselves even though we got the answer correct. All right. Question number 9. What level of consciousness is Adam low in? A.
I refuse.
A. Green. B. Green. C. Spiral Dynamics Integral Green Meme. D. Turquoise and all of them. E. Level 6 Postmodern Sensitive Pluralist. F. Indigo.
I'd say E is the closest, but I still refuse.
Yeah, none. Bonus points for getting trolled, mate. Yeah. 4. Because obviously I show green, I show SDI green meme, I show level 6 postmodern sensitive pluralist. I probably show a little turquoise, probably show a little all of them, might show a little indigo. But I'm not any of those motherfuckers. And nobody is, when
Did I get bonus points for burying my feet in the sand and refusing?
No, but you did get bonus points for getting trolled. The answer key is a character in this, all right? Question number 10. What gender is James? A. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I got this wrong. Question number 10. What gender is Adam Lowen?
-5 points to the host.
I don't have points, but we could give them to Slytherin. Slytherins is playing. A. Male. B. Female. C. Trans. D. Gender fluid. E. I don't care. F. It's subjective.
It's E.
Yep. 4 points.
Who gives a shit?
Number 11. What gender is James?
Yeah.
Answer A. Male. B. Female. C. Trans. D. Gender druid. E. I don't care. F. Gmail.
It's E again.
Well, it was A. You're a male. I'm sorry.
Oh.
No points.
Damn.
You're wrong.
You're
see how it feels? Do you see how it feels? You see how it feels? No, anyway.
You're telling me the only one I've got wrong so far is identifying my own gender.
Yeah, ain't that just how it is these days? Question number 12 for 8 points now.
Oh,
growing up here with our points. Who came up with integral theory? Okay. Is it A. Shia LaBeouf, Egyptian scribes, and Christian cults?
That's
Is it
A.
B?
Okay, go on.
All right. Is it? Well, you can answer. You can.
No, I was asking. All of those are in the column of A. Okay.
Yeah. B. Ken Wilber. C. Aldous Huxley. D. Gene Gebser. E. Sri Aurobindo. F. It's a level, dude.
I'm torn between B and C, but I'll land on B.
B, C, landed on B. That's good. I Shia LaBeouf wasn't directly involved with integral theory.
Neither were any of the others.
It's a team effort. Yeah, I mean, what did Ken Wilber do for integral theory? He just wrote a book that explained what it is to everyone. What do I do for integral theory? Not a damn thing as far as Shia LaBeouf, Egyptian scribes, and Christian cults are concerned.
Yeah.
So everybody gets points. 8 points for everyone, including Slytherin, which totals out to 0 points. Question number 13 for 300 points. This is a small essay question. Explain the 4 quadrants in an Adam Sandler voice. This is a little tough, right?
Hold on. No.
Yeah, all right.
It's not even the explanation part. It's the character part.
Totally.
So in the first okay. So in the quadrant you have it's a me, and then in the other quadrant you have it's a them, and then in this quadrant over here.
That's just a Hasidic.
No, keep going. It's so good.
He's not so Hasidic.
You got the one person. You got the two. Well, you can do Whitey, yeah.
And then us.
And then there's it.
But don't forget about everything.
Everybody
forgets about it.
Yeah, he just talks normal these days.
Adam Sandler. I'm doing Adam Sandler. I'm just Adam Sandler. I'm just sitting here. I'm just in a chair. I'm just. It's just a normal old voice. What we think of as these outrageous characters. Very easy to do the characters. So you got
out not so easy.
Yeah. Well, that was beautiful.
Okay.
That was amazing. There you go. That was worth 300. He wasn't as happy with himself. 250 total, including the confidence points.
Okay. Well, I'll take it.
Yeah. And this time we'll give you a choice. Do you want to answer another essay?
Well, of course.
Well, great. Then it'll be worth 600 points for the attitude. Yeah. Answer this question as though you were Ken Wilber. What should I do? Yeah, right. Well, what should I do if I want to raise my consciousness?
I think you should show up and do work.
Well, I think you should. I think you really just have to show up. You have to work hard. I don't really have a Wilbur voice. I did.
No, because he also kind of just talks normal.
I feel like he would talk a lot more. Maybe sometimes he doesn't though. Sometimes he'll drop little word nugget bombs.
All right, then I think
judges are having a little difficult.
Show up on the lower levels and really expand on your efforts in those areas. Recognize when you're in those states and levels, and once you've done work there, your progression into the upper levels becomes easier and more difficult at the same time. And in saying that, I would have to summarize by saying showing up and doing work is not the only reason, but that's the only one I'm going to give you in this book.
And Ken, we have waking up and growing up. What is showing up in this context? Showing up and doing work.
Adam, was it? Okay, what it is showing up in a state that you are not normally in, fully clothed, would mean that fully naked Adam exists. But we can't think of that. We have to think of fully clothed Adam. If I would, in my mind's eye, if I were to create naked Adam and then clothe him, that would violate my terms and conditions of policy. So I have to think of anatomically incorrect Adam already clothed.
The points were going haywire as you went on.
It's like
all over the place. He does use specifically showing up to refer to showing up in all four quadrants, I think. 48 points awarded. That was an all-over-the-place question with an all-over-the-place answer. That's how the Ken Wilber impression goes.
Out of 600?
Geez, yeah, that's pretty bad. Let's say 480.
Okay, sure.
Add the zero makes all the difference. Number 15. For half a point, what is ILP? Is it A, the Integral Laser Phantom Project? Is it B, Internet Licensing Protocol Certificates? Is it C, a New Zealand-based emergency rescue service with the slogan, I need ILP? D, a way to organize your lifestyle around your values? E, it's not anything? F, integrative learning procedures? It's kind of tricky. That's a real question.
Just out of disrespect for the other answers, I'd have to say F.
Integral learning procedure. Yeah, out of disrespect. I'm going with D, a way to organize your lifestyle around your values. We're talking about integral life practice, which I didn't. That's extra credit.
Okay.
But it's a way to kind of schedule all of the integral notions into your life, so you'd actually have like states is a module that you would include in your calendar as like a priority of things. I did a video on the ILP book a little while back. Fun times for Head by All. So I'm going to give you 0 points.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to turn you around and kick you on the rump and send you.
I thought that's what I got
home.
if I win.
I had to put on a different shoe. 16. A good cowboy chili should definitely include this ingredient. Is it A, beans, B, steak, C, hot peppers, D, gun, E, rosemary, F, honey? Beans, steak, hot peppers, gun, rosemary, honey.
Where is this cowboy regionally?
Where are they?
Fuck.
Well, I don't know that. Ah!
I don't know that.
Let's say old California.
California beans.
Gold Rush, California.
Beans.
Beans, no beans. The answer was we had fun. For no points, but we did have fun. But that's okay because we had fun.
Yeah, I walked into Adam's house one time and he was sharpening his gun, so I flushed it down the toilet and got out of there.
Round bullets, sharp gun.
California, beans. Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado, chilies. Texas, steak.
Golly, are there a lot of chilies without beans?
Yeah.
Yeah, how, I don't eat chili without... It's like a salsa without beans. Like, what's... Geez, I haven't even lived. Yeah, I guess a lot of the chili I eat is just like meat and sauce and like vegetables.
Yeah.
Why am I writing these questions? Well, it's not rosemary or honey. Does anybody do honey in their chili?
I would if it were a tomato-based thing, because the sweetness is going to simmer down some of the acidic flavor. Brown sugar or honey.
Called for. Yeah, what is with this tomato fetish y'all have in this country? This is a true or false question. In our airport's altitudes video, we found that flying above the world generally raises people's level of consciousness or results in a peak state of elation. Is that true? False? We found no conclusions. I don't remember. Sort of. Or B, it's false.
And
B,
F
false
is B, it's false?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with B and F.
Wow, it is F, yeah. We get some goats. Oh, I don't know. I liked when they were real, but you said make it more cute, and then they're like, well, cute's cartoons, right? No, cute's real.
Do you know why I have to go with picture number 2? It's 2 reasons.
Well, I love that little cutie all by itself in the middle, but what are you thinking?
Goat number 12 has its legs sticking out past the thing. But also, image 1, every one of their eyes are closed. Like, what a worst photo you could ever take.
You said to be rambunctious, and I don't think that ChatGPT understands how rambunctious goats can get. I don't see anybody jumping on the lid. I don't see anybody kicking it over, eating it, standing on anyone else.
Picture 2?
Sure.
Fucking spring break rambunctious.
I guess, I don't know. They look like they're excited. I wanted them to get into trouble a little bit. These guys are like, there's no harm, no foul
like
here.
Like eating the lining of the coffin?
Yeah. Just getting up to no good. Pooping on it.
Started making trouble in the neighborhood.
Question number 18. The upper left quadrant includes A, collective systems of interrelation.
No.
B, my environment, body, behavior, and evaluations.
No.
C, my thoughts and feelings.
Yes.
C, that was C, my thoughts and feelings. D, Ken Wilber books. E, thoughts and feelings that you share with Bottom. F, the thoughts and feelings of some guy over there.
Over there? How did I know that F was going to follow that trend? It's B. No, it was C. I don't remember that it's me and I.
Collective system.
Not
okay,
shared.
It's me and I. Yeah. B is my environment, body, behavior, and evaluations. C is my thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, C.
For 322 again, for a total of 1,001,399 points.
I thought this was going in the direction of sharing my thoughts and feelings with Atom.
I'm just going to knock a couple zeros off that. And now, oopsie daisy, we have 10,001,399 points. What happened? This isn't fair at all. Question 19, the lower right quadrant.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun. A, collective systems of interrelation. B, my body, environment, behavior, and evaluations. C, my thoughts and feelings. D, all of reality. E, taxation without representation. Or F, A and E, collective systems of interrelation and taxation without representation. Thank you. I'm Adam. Make sense of that, bro.
I think it's B.
My environment, body, behavior, and evaluations. Okay, my answer is F, A, and E.
I was gonna say C.
A, collective systems of interrelation.
No.
Okay, not that. B, my environment, body, behavior, and evaluations.
Close, but no.
Close. C, my thoughts and feelings.
No.
Okay. D, all of reality.
There it is, D.
You like D. Okay. I also like D. It includes all of reality. True, right? It includes all of reality.
Right.
As seen from its own perspective. Yeah. Okay.
So then
Yeah,
another one contradicts itself by saying so and all of reality. Well, honey,
yeah.
all of reality is all
include
encompassing. So
yeah.
Trick question.
That's the troll question. It was never meant to be that one. Taxation without representation occurs in the lower right. Oh yeah, so that
part of all of everything.
So yeah, that would
falls
count.
neatly within to all of and everything.
And then yeah, I didn't like B or C, my thoughts or feelings, because it is collective exterior. Those are individual.
It's everything.
And then collective systems of interrelation, I would definitely take.
But that's part of everything.
A little abstract. Yeah, that's part of everything. We'll do D, which was 322 again. Right, we're at 10,000,1,721 points.
We're gonna tack 6 points off of there. That old Uncle Sam.
Let's see what happens with the next question. We might take 6 off, just to be a dick. Number 20, a perfect travel mug must.
Yes.
Just must. A, maintain temperature.
Okay.
B, fit in cup holders.
Okay.
C, not leak or spill. D,
okay.
I mean, never leak or spill.
Mm-hmm.
E, be cup shaped. Or F, all of the above.
It's A, B, C. It's A, B, and C.
Well, I mean, C is not leak or spill, and then D says, I mean, never leak or spill. You're saying you don't need that level of security on a perfect travel mug?
How am I going to clean it out if it never leaks or spills?
Well, when you're deliberately pouring water in or out of it, I wouldn't call it a leak or a spill. That's more.
That would be. I believe that would fall under the ever.
Wait, ever? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna nix that one, and then E is be cup shaped. You're saying it doesn't necessarily. Okay, all right.
Doesn't have to be. If it fits in a cup holder and does the other things, give a shit what shape it is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you double point 644 because you beat
for
me.
Spotting flaws.
Yeah.
In your answers. I mean never. So whatever goes in
that's a
never
dangerous
comes
game.
Out. Once it's in there, it's its own biome.
21. The quadrants include A, collective systems of interrelation. B, my environment, body behavior, and evaluations.
Yes.
C, my thoughts and feelings.
Yes.
D, all of reality. E,
yes.
Taxation without representation. F,
yes.
A, and E.
Yes. It's all of
D?
everything. It's all of everything.
Yeah, I mean that's we stress that
when the answer is all of everything that ever has been and ever will be, it's hard not to choose that one.
The answer was D, but disagreement is acceptable. That's the answer, and that was worth 322. There was no disagreement. Question number 22. I have attained enlightenment. This is incorrect in integral theory because A, there is no I is ego.
Mm-hmm.
B, enlightenment is a linguistic concept. Communicating a state is nonsensical.
Okay.
C, enlightenment is not an attainment, but an always already condition. Striving for the state creates a condition of not having, which is the root nature of the suffering which you pursue liberation from.
Oh, Siddhartha is spinning in his grave. Go on.
D, Adam has no stable access to causal states.
Okay.
E, mu. F, all of the above.
Seeing as how your mother has passed, and I think about her often.
Oh dear.
Moo, which is the sound your mother made last night, is not tactful at all. But I would say...
I thought that going to F would be obnoxious. It's a little obnoxious.
Oh, it is.
I mean, we go to... But, you know, who wants to be a millionaire? They have, like, lots. They have, like,
do you know
six or something.
Do you know what the difference between a good joke and a bad joke is? Timing.
Well, what was your fucking answer, anyways?
B.
Enlightenment is a linguistic concept communicating a state is nonsensical. Sure, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll just...
We if we were ever to actually argue on this show, really, like actually argue, it's always going to be about vocabulary.
Semantics, you know? Question number 23 for 4 points. What are the integral elements? Are they A, earth, air, water, fire?
Heart.
B, well, that's why A wouldn't be correct then. If that
water. No, it isn't correct, but your incorrect answer is also wrong.
Yes. B, the aqua model. C, the integral elements are a set of principles to transform society. D, the integral elements are obedience, self-mastery, and integrity. E, Mercury, lead, Lilu, heart, and shadow. Or F, everything the light touches.
I believe it's B.
B, the aqua model.
Yeah.
And the answer is B, but F, if you can explain the metaphor and reference. Sorry, what were you saying?
F is never going to be the case.
Everything the light touches isn't the integral elements? Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Oh, you're saying
everything you see is light.
As in,
light.
As in, like
it's a goof. It's a goof. But yes, the answer was
it's
B.
a fun little goof.
I was just saying, if somebody wanted to debate me on F, I would accept debate. That's not written in the answer, but it's true.
That's a vocabulary issue on your part. Light.
Well, speaking of vocabulary, question number 24. James is A, I don't know nobody named Old James.
Okay.
B, green meme. C, female.
Okay.
D, my best friend.
My God.
E, red meme. F, this is bullshit.
Can I say all the above? Yeah, F.
The answer was F.
Yeah, that's it.
This is actually kind of cool because I didn't know how this would come out. But like when I actually write a bullshit question and then I say answer F, this is bullshit, and then I say the correct answer is F, this is bullshit, James gets it correct. That's amazing.
Yeah. Slow pitch softball over here.
It's 4D chess at slow pitch softball. That's all it wants. Question number 25. Rabbits don't lay eggs. What is this? A, this is bullshit.
I thought this was going to be an essay one. Go on.
B, this is also bullshit. C, from the teal perspective, this is an expression of evolutionary levels. D, rabbits do lay eggs, if you believe. E, aqualalatus. F, I'm also Batman.
It's A, but I'd like to debate some of the other ones.
I put E, aqualalatus. That's what this is.
Okay.
But that's stupid. But that is stupid, so it is bullshit. So A is correct. This is bullshit. So
the reason I went with this is bullshit without question final answer is because that's the next line in the Robin Williams skit.
No legs. What is this? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I knew I knew enough to put the correct answer without even knowing that was the correct answer. Psychic power. Jesus Christ. All right, question number 26. Where does Mama want her Big Daddy to blow it? Is it A, face, B, feet, chest is C, chest, yeah. Oh, they kind of match. D, expensive dress. E, in me, or F, all over. This is gross.
Read the question.
Like bubble gum? Where does Mama want her Big Daddy to blow it?
Face.
Face? I would have said face too. The answer was all over. 0 points awarded. Just among those options, you'd have to go with all over, though. Anyways, no, n'importe quoi. 27. Integral theory is mostly criticized because A, levels of consciousness. B, cancer culture and trolls. C, nobody is interested in it. D, Ken Wilber makes mistakes. E, critics are orange and green.
No.
F, according to critics, it commits many of the very fallacies it points out.
No. It's B.
Criticized because cancel culture and trolls. That's not a because statement.
The reason I choose that is because of the oversaturation of very thinly veiled bullshit money-making schemes, which fuels trolls to attack everything that's different than standard.
Excellent. Bad question. Answer is bad question. You actually get points for explaining why it's a bad question. So we'll give you 10. We like cancel culture and trolls is the leading cause of criticism of anything, really. Right?
I mean,
yeah, pretty much. Right?
There's no one to criticize. There's zero criticism.
With that
Take away the critics.
Criticize them. Get rid of them.
We don't take kindly to those who don't take kindly around here.
You can make me a quiz too. This is just the thing. I stayed up late doing this like a week ago and it was great. I had a lot of fun with this.
I'm having it.
I mean, you're getting them all right, pretty much. You lost
the one. I have missed one.
You got the travel mug.
No, I argued that went into existence. I actually missed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it was identifying my own gender.
And you got where does mama want her daddy to blow it? And your own gender. Yeah,
okay.
All these sexy ones you're gonna be fucking up on. You must have sexual problems.
I must.
You're looking pretty clean there at 10,002,839 points. Ooh, here's a fun idea. This one's for negative 200 points.
If I get it right, I lose points.
Going straight to Slytherin. Yeah. Okay. With 3 questions left, you have various measures you could take. You could phone a friend. You could have a seance and contact the bereaved.
This would have been nice to know 23 questions ago.
You can look up the answers on the internet. You can.
Well, I can't because all of my internet devices within arm's reach are.
Well, hell, you could just ask me. I wrote these questions. I know I have the answers right in front of me. That's comes at a.
You're gonna ask me a question and your phone's going to ring. Dude, ads.
I'm gonna Squid Game it. If you got 10 million now, this one will be worth 2 million. No, negative 2 million.
Okay. If I get it right, I lose points.
If you get it right. If you get it wrong, you do get positive 2 million points. So take care to get this one wrong.
Okay.
Number 28, those who wish to participate.
I feel like you're going to bait me in something that I feel very passionate about.
No.
It's going to.
You're giving me great ideas for the future.
My God.
Future torture sessions. Those who wish to participate in the emergence of second tier should A. Like this video. B. Subscribe to unThinkMe. C. Leave a comment or join the discussion on Discord. Links in description. D. Share this video on social media. E. Collaborate with me on establishing an armed compound. Or F. Make sure that you are genuinely thinking, feeling, and doing the teal level of consciousness in real life most of the time.
It's that.
It is that. Yeah, I made that. Okay, so you get negative 2 million points. You're still doing good. All right. You now have
that wasn't even a bit. I actually forgot that I got negative points. It was right.
If you wish to participate in the emergence of second tier, you would want to just do think, feel, and do at the teal level of consciousness, but contributing and engaging with our channel is also something you can do that's nice and cool and may participate in the emergence of second tier. But
it will get you nowhere, though.
Definitely that F. Yeah. It'll get you as far as it's getting us, which is amper. Something. Candle in the wind.
I would like to buy an Ember Girl. You put potatoes on there.
Put some fucking number 29. Waking up refers to
something.
Which...
Hold on. Something I think about.
Yeah.
The college years.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
Is how you and your dirthead roommates would have a can of peaches, and that's your meal.
You bet. I still do it.
Non-nutritious.
I'm often accused of eating ingredients, and it's not complete nutrition. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the root of it.
I had a health emergency one time because I ate an entire meal of baby carrots. I literally ate an entire sack of baby carrots. It was a lot.
Stop buying baby carrots. This goes out to the world.
I don't
Stop buying
anymore.
baby carrots.
No.
Buy regular ass carrots.
Or even just don't. Yeah.
Because they're not baby carrots. They're regular ass carrots cut down into small. You know how much fucking energy you're wasting making this carrot smaller?
That fibery carrot pulp, it expands inside of you. So I was a music teacher, and I was vomiting all day, but I was like, well, I'm not really sick.
Orange.
Everyone thought I was hungover, and I'm like, no, I ate a shitload of carrots, and it's. Shall we proceed? Number 29, waking up refers to which integral element? Is it A, levels, B, quadrants, C, states, D, lines, E, all of them, F, shadow work? How do you like that? A straightforward fucking question for once.
All of them.
Going with all of them. Waking up refers to states. Mm-hmm. Now, in colloquial, it refers to all of them, but integral, he's using waking up for states, growing up for levels, showing up for quadrants. That's the shit we don't do on our show because that's his form of making buzzwords out of stuff. So waking up is states, waking up to states, growing up to levels, cleaning up with shadow work. But anyways, it's just a shorthand conversational usage. We'll do nothing. Great. Final question for... nothing can happen that'll really matter with the score.
It's 1 point if I get it right, or negative however many points if I get it wrong.
I don't want to just waste these 8 million points you've accumulated. I think we should try and kind of...
These 8 million points are only redeemable at the counter. What am I going to get? The fucking
you get like a
finger
whistle,
trap?
You could get a whip.
A stale-ass piece of gum?
You get 3 Zots. I mean, the sky's the limit, bro. And you keep saying
belt loop hooked radio that does not come with batteries, and it's AM only.
Anything you want. Oh boy. Okay. Final question for 3 points. Big finale lightning. This is a really academic looking question. I'm telling you, this is huge. All right. Number 30. Final question.
What is my favorite color?
What is your quest? To seek the Holy Grail.
The Ouroboros is a symbol of reality. Where a circular serpent eats its own tail. The Typhon is a Greek monster that has human upper body parts and a snake-like bottom.
Okay.
The sequence Euroboric, Typhonic is another way of describing what? Holy shit. Is it A, archaic magic? Is it B, centauric vision logic? This is hard without seeing. This would be one where it'd be really nice to be able to see.
I can imagine. Go on.
Is it C, the medical caduceus with the serpent spiraling around the staff? Is it D, green teal? Is it E, showing up, waking up? Is it F, what?
What?
and I'm telling you right now, it's not F. That's not the answer.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm
read A and B
letting
again,
you have that one if you want it.
Yeah, they're
That's
close.
a bait. Don't do F. It's not F.
What? Okay.
Ouroboros Typhon is either archaic magic or B, centauric vision logic.
A B.
You like B? It was A. What am I talking about? Yeah, the image of reality of like infrared magenta is the serpent eating its own tail. It's the endless cycle of like suffering, birth, and death. Then magenta magic thinking is part man, part beast, merged with the environment, merged with the animal kingdom. The Typhon is like half man, half serpent.
Who is this partman?
Ouroboros is just a circle snake.
Yes.
And that's
I
like
understand implicitly.
Now, Typhon separately is just, it's a monster with man
I've seen,
and serpent.
The show from Mr. Little's class.
Golden
so I know the
Fleece.
beast and I know the symbol, but you're
And
talking
so,
about the beast in the shape of that symbol, which is a human ass head choking down its own snake ass tail.
Try to find out who this goes back to because I didn't actually
Is this
look
an
that
agreed
up.
upon thing?
Yeah. It's like it's a particular guy. Stages are kind of symbolized with these like mythological images or just image whatsoever. So the Typhon is a magic conception. So we're saying archaic magic those are symbols of reality at each of those stages. B, centauric and vision logic would actually link with the C, medical caduceus image because it's like it's two serpents like a
I know,
yin.
and I almost said that one. However, we don't have the Tarfon in there.
Yeah. So that's not the answer, but that does relate. That would be the
almost got me
symbol of integral.
Almost got me there. That question was answer edging.
It becomes kind of interesting because the centauric concept is very similar to the Typhon concept, where it's like half man, half beast. But instead of being like fused, merged with your environment, the centaur is like self-aware as the human part of the horse, where it's like, oh shit, I have to like figure out how to stop being so horse-like all the time, or integrate with my horse-like nature. Where Typhon is just like, this is it. This is the whole thing. We're animals. Good times were had by all. James, it looks like today you're walking away with 8,002,839 points. Don't spend them all in one place. Those will carry on to next season. And you're really the only person in the world with unThinkMe points unless they completed the crossword on the website. Then they would have 1 point.
They would have to do it 8 million times to even match my score.
They'd have to do that crossword a ton, and I don't even think it gives the same points twice, so I don't think it's even possible to get to your level of points without participating in this game show. People, get signed up. It's not like we just give them away for nothing at random. Well, I hope you enjoyed the trivia challenge today, our trivia challenge game show. You know what? Just have a great day, everyone. You look like you don't want to say something.
I don't.
You remember Twins with Samuel L. Jackson and Peter Dinklage?
Yeah.
That was a really good movie. I'm gonna get excited right now. I'm gonna get a little bit pumped. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Cody, yeah, just like that." He's over there. You can't see because I got a background.
Yeah.
Man, I looked over at Cody the other day. I was kind of feeling glum. Sometimes you look at him and he's kind of going like this. He's like showing off. He's kind of got like a tooth thing. It's like a toothache, and sometimes he'll show it to you as a way of being like, you know, he's not like, it's not like fishing for sympathy or anything, but he's just like, it's out there. He's got a toothache.
Yeah.
And then the other day I looked at him, his little muzzle. He's just sitting there grinning at me. Like, what do you got going on? What are you smiling about? He just kept doing it. And then finally I was doing it. We're all doing it. And I look at him. He's smiling a lot now. I don't know what happened. Like something like a spider crawled across his face in the shape of a smile, but happy guy these days.
Wallet.
And I have these spiders that are... They're not your typical spiders. Like spiders are sneaky, and you're like, "Oh, I'm scared."
Yeah.
Because they're hidden in places. But these ones are just like drunken, staggering, zigzagging across the carpet, just like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" Like, oh well, I'm not even mad. Like, they're kind of big spiders, but as long as you're gonna come out in the open and announce yourself, like that, no harm, no foul there. Take care of yourself.